I had my speech memorized a couple nights ago, but 3 nights of drinking have obliterated my short-term memory. So hopefully you guys are comfortable reading off this paper. Fornication. Fornication such as this, I want to make sure I don't say anything embarrassing or offensive. So if something happens to slip out, just remember that Phil helped groom my sense of humor, pun intended, for 20 years. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alan Kelly, and Phil has chosen me to be his best man. I'm not quite sure why he chose me as the best man. He knows so many great guys out there. And then he told me who the groomsmen were, and it made a lot more sense. And it's not that I'm any better than these guys, which isn't saying much. It's just that Phil knew he'd look a lot taller standing up here next to me. So we're here today to celebrate the marriage between Phil and Jill, for better or for worse, which is appropriately named because Phil couldn't have done any better, and Jill couldn't have done any worse. I've actually known Phil since kindergarten, but I was a year ahead of him in school ever since because he flunked. That wasn't a joke, he really did flunk kindergarten. Oh, and his parents chose to hold him back. I'm not quite sure why he flunked. He's really good at games and puzzles, he's good at math, he makes friends really easily. And there's no way he flunked for eating crayons because we know Phil hates the taste of colors. Phil is by far the weirdest, pickiest leader I know on the planet. He's the only person I know that hates cheese but loves Cheez-Its. Hates peanuts but loves peanut butter. And he won't eat chunky peanut butter because it has peanuts in it. And he won't eat grapes, tomatoes, or olives because they fall under the too bursty category. In fact, before Jill came into his life, Phil had never been introduced to foods that did not have a ketchup base. Anyways, Chris Schwartz and Chris Herson ended up going to kindergarten with Phil. And last night I asked him if there was anything that they remembered of Phil or what he was like back in the day. And Chris told me, Phil wasn't like all the other 5-year-olds in class. He was 12. So throughout grade school, I didn't really interact with Phil since he was a grade lower, but we ended up going to Bellarmine High School together. We had a lot of the same interests. We both love sports. We played basketball almost daily together. We both loved the local sports teams like the Giants and the Raiders. We both loved the same food, had a lot of the same friends. And after we turned 21, we both liked to drink beer. In a lot of ways, Phil and I were really a perfect match. Actually, Phil, I'm not sure where we went wrong. But eventually he found Jill, and she's perfect for him in every way. She has a great smile, contagious laugh, she's beautiful. And she has an edge to her, which is why I love her even more. And she makes awesome apple pie. But seriously, I know I lucky I am to have such a great circle of friends. We've known each other for years and years. Not too many people get a chance to have one of those relationships. And Phil and I have dozens of those relationships, so we actually are very lucky. And Phil, Jill, I want to tell you that you have become a part of these circles, and we all have accepted you as part of the family, and we love you. I wanted to end my speech with a poem that I compiled. No, it's good, believe me. It's called The Real Best Man. The real best man I stand beside, his ears are open wide. The real best man I'll stand behind, because he has nothing to hide. The real best man, as most of you know, never boasts or speak out of pride. So here's a little poem I wrote to satisfy his bride. A groom of grooms, a man of men, a friend throughout my life. This man that sits before you would make happy any wife. He cooks and cleans and doesn't whine when asked to iron clothes. He mops and sweeps and satisfies when asked to pick a rose. He likes to walk through gardens, watch sunsets in the park. He He loves romantic movies, and he cuddles in the dark. He loves animals and poetry, he loves traveling near and far. He loves artistry and fairy tales. He'll order you a Cosmo from the bar. If all these things I speak of, if these words are true I say, then we all finally know that, Phil, you really are gay. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Lassie and Phil Miller. That's the first part.
Your best man.
That was great.
Jim,